I'm going to try and show what happens on my Windows machine with this dhcp server. I plugged in my Pi and it's booted up, and that's the reason why you see this local area connection 4 showing here. You don't want to adjust for dhcp server the local area connection. You only want to do local area connection 4. So I'm going to click on him and do properties, and then go to TCP IPv4 and do properties again. And then this is what you want to set up. So the way I set it up is I use the same number as the local area connection 4 and then give it the address 1, which is the basic address. Fill in the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Leave the default gateway. You don't really need DNS server addresses either, but they're there right now. So that's the way you want to have the local area connection set up before you try and use the wizard. So now I'm going to dismiss all of these things, and I'm going to use the wizard in the dhcp server setup. Double click the wizard, run it. Gonna do the thing here. And now, so I want to set up local area connection 4. And you need to see that address there, 192.168.4.1. And DHCP is currently disabled there. So do next. I leave this alone. I don't change anything. And then up here, normally, I kind of boost this to 100 so that the load addresses don't get assigned by DHCP. Not really necessary, but that's what I've been doing. And then that's the setup. I'm not going to overwrite the existing file here because mine already works, but you would just write the ini file there, and then you would do the next, and then you could run the server. Now I don't typically run it from the wizard. I actually run it from the tray. So I'm going to cancel out of the wizard. Now I'm going to start the DHCP server itself properly. I'm going to run it, and I'm going to continue as tray app. Now my Windows bar is at the top rather than the bottom. I hope that's not too confusing. So now that's running. If I go up here and click hidden icons, you can you can see that it's running here. There it is right there. Now in order to see the startup sequence, what you want to do is reboot the Pi now at this point. So I'm going to turn off my Pi. I'm going to cold kill it at the power level. So now he's off. And that means that the local area connection disappears from Network and Sharing Center. So if I now boot the Pi up again from here, you should see local area connection 4 reappear briefly, if this is all going to work. There it is. And then he goes away quickly again because the process hasn't finished initializing. Then he comes back. So now inside a Network Sharing Center, you see it, and then you see it's rejecting the client. Why is he rejecting the client? I'll have to go back and check that out. That's not right.